Hi there, fight fans. It's Fight Talk UK back on the video. So I think Joshua needs one more fight before he fights Wilder because based on that performance last night, if he fights Wilder, it's gonna be a problem. His head movement's not there. Sorry guys, just need to drink of water. Head movement not there. It started in the first round, so a bit of head movement, not much. There's not much, but um, it was enough to win the fight. But the thing that it confidence ain't there because when you're stepping in, you're stepping behind. When you stepped in behind the jab, stepping 1 foot forward, you step the back foot forward, so it's really for the right hand. He was far away and he kept doing that all night. So I think if he had done that from the beginning and had the confidence to step in, not worry about what's coming back, he would not have had this a long time ago. Way before that, maybe in the second round. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to go 4 rounds, but Joshua was still, still a bit gunshy. At the end of the day, you have, you're in the end of the day, in a fight, you have to think about what's coming back. And you don't want to get knocked out. It's embarrassing. If you get knocked out, can't fight some days, you can't train for some days, and it's all boxers know. All fighters know is train, fight. It's in their DNA. It's in their being. I just think at the end of the day, I think he needs one more fight on Derrick James. I think Derrick James was giving the right advice in the corner, telling him what to do, but it just need to go out there and apply it. He didn't apply it until round 7, but well, he got around round 5, 6. He was getting back into say round 4. He was getting back. It was getting a little bit more confident, giving him his due. Yeah, but I just think he was getting a little bit more confident because at that time, Helena started to tire a little bit, and taking breathing rounds. So that's when Joshua did land some decent shots, but Joshua got landed a lot himself. Like there was a jab. The jab for Helens was always landing. Broke his nose. Put bruises on his eyes. I think if he fight wild like that, he's bound to lose. He will get knocked out. That says everything. I think what Joshua needs to do, he's got the right people around him right now, training wise. I think he's learning on Derrick James. I think he was trying to implement some of the things that Derrick James was telling him, but he just didn't have the confidence. Now he's got the confidence. That was where his confidence now, fighting Helenius. So now he needs to fight somebody else before he fights Wilder. The doctor talking about December. I just think it's better if and there's rumor over January. January is a silly month in the UK. It's just for Christmas. Most people, don't have paydays until the end of the month. January is the longest month ever, and it's just, that month seems like it's like 4 or 5 months. But at the end of the day, I think Joshua needs to address some of conflict issues. So I think I'm not saying he lacks confidence. I think he believes he can beat Wilder, but I think he needs to understand that he needs to prepare for that as well. So if he's not prepared for it, he won't win. So he needs to do more preparation. I think one more camp on Derrick James. I think it takes 3 or 4 camps to gel with training anyway. It can, with most fighters it happens. At the end of the day, there were some exceptions to the rule because Tyson Fury went from Ben Davison to Sugar Hill, and then under Sugar Hill, he went and beat Wilder twice. You know what I mean? The first time with Ben Davison, he drew, which I think he should have won. But then, he realised it needed to be more attacking with Wilder, and he needed to bring someone on board. He brought someone on board, and the recipe has been really good. Of them working together. But I think Joshua found somewhere where he's comfortable, he's happy, and once you're a happy fighter and you're learning things, that's a good thing. That's only a good thing. I think it's a bit of a cop out. People say he's still learning the job, blah blah blah. No, after 10 years of doing something, you can't say you're learning the job still. Like you can't. It's not. It's either you perform well, you don't perform well. I've been doing a lot of things for At times I haven't got better at it, but I'm going to work better. I'm going to work to get better at it. I can't make excuses and think, oh yeah, that's what it is. Nah, you have to work at the end of the day. Joshua is an accomplished boxer. He's accomplished a lot in the sport, made a lot of money. He become unified world champion. I don't think he didn't become undisputed, but at the end of the day, that's still up for grabs for a minute if he can change up the way he fights and improve. And if he fights Usyk again, maybe he can push Usyk to the wire or even knock him out. I think that's Joshua's best bet of stopping him. If I knock him out, I'm stopping him. I don't think I outpoint him. I just think he has to, you know, he has to fight him. Same with Tyson Fury. He has to fight Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's got a different style, but he can revert back to outpointing you. I think, and he's got a good ridiculous style. But if Joshua goes in there with confidence, I think that's more of a closer fight than we all think it would be. But I just feel that Joshua needs one more fight, and then the Wilder fight should happen. I think right now, at the end of the day, Wilder hasn't fought in a while, and that's why it was saying this. And yeah, if I had no fight in the interim, I think what happened with him and Ruiz, that fight can happen if Wilder gonna fight before December. But at the same time, I think I'm talking about Joshua here, and I think Joshua needs to make sure that he's ultimately prepared. You probably won't see this video. Got a lot of respect for him. I've met him on many occasions. He always remembers me. He always, speaks to me whenever he sees me. So, a lot of respect for him. He doesn't have to do those things he does. But I think he really needs to think about what he's doing now. I really think he needs to think about, don't go into Wilder just yet. He needs to fight someone else, someone similar dimensions to Wilder, and get more head movement in there, move his head a certain line, get more head movement in there, lateral movement. You don't have to even be head movement. Could be lateral movement. Lateral movement could allow you to open up shots as well, more shots. Depending on how you move, you just look at Canelo. He's a lot of lateral movement. He opens up shots. He can fire from that position. I think Joshua's footwork and it's a lot better. I think, but he just needs to work on that head movement, move his head to the centre line, and get his confidence back. I think that knockout would have cemented some confidence back in him. It got to him in round 7. Didn't take too long, but at the end of the day, he needs to address the issues with head movement, confidence. So another fight, take the cobwebs off, apply the things that you've been working on in training, and then see what you got. The bonfire Wilder this year, I think it should be pulled back a little bit. More than likely it will be pulled back, but I don't think they'll fight in December, if I'm honest. But if they're gonna fight, I think it'll be New Year, and I think it needs to be, Joshua, if you want to fight in December, still fight in December. I think fight in December if it's Wilder or not Wilder. Don't fight, but I don't think you should fight Wilder in December. If you fight someone else, then move on from there. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys, as well. I'm done. I've talked about it for way too long, longer than I wanted to. But anyway, people, I'm out.